we are back for the 5th deck of the day. The wheel has spun us onto Ruby Storm. So, as the name and look of the deck would suggest, this is a mono-red Storm deck. I believe it's called Ruby, so named after Ruby Medallion, or it could just be Ruby for red. But anyways, so typical Storm deck stuff is going to be extra mana, so Lotus Petal, Rite of Flame. Monomorphose is either even or net positive on mana if you can reduce its cost or whatnot. And then Seething Song over here. Of course, Ruby Medallion also cheapens all of your red spells. And then we have Jeska's Will. Choose one, and then you may as well stop reading because the next line of text doesn't matter. Add red for each card in target opponent's hand, or exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. Similar to, so it's a half a impulse draw, half a ritual. We've got Reckless Impulse and Ren's Resolve for our impulse draw cards. Then, of course, over here we have Burgi. Adds a red whenever we cast a spell. Or we can cast it on its backside for discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. So it's either a mana additive piece to enable combos, or it is a card advantage piece to find the cards that we need. And then over here, we've got Galvanic Relay. Storms off to exile the top card for each storm, and you can play it until your next turn, or during your next turn, rather. So not immediately. And then we have 4 copies of Burning Wish and 1 copy of Wish, which can go fetch any of these various cards from the sideboard. So we've got another Rite of Flame if we need mana. We've got Grape Shot as our main kill condition. We've got another Galvanic Relay in the sideboard. We've got Alchemist's Gambit, 3 mana to take an extra turn, but then you lose at the end of that turn. So, win. Empty the Warrens in case we need to storm off, but we can't quite get up to actual lethal with Grape Shot. Maybe we can just expend a bunch of mana to empty the Warrens, and then we can have enough tokens where that's a good enough kill on its own. We've got Past in Flames to keep chaining all the spells that we've cast so far. There's 1 Fiery Confluence to sweep up small creatures or destroy artifacts. Inspired Tinkering, this is just basically a bigger version of an Impulse Draw card. So it's 5 mana, exile the top 3. Until end of your next turn, you may play them, create 3 treasures. And if you reduce the cost enough, then it's even. And Reforge the Soul to draw a whole bunch, but of course it's risky because you're also drawing a whole bunch for your opponent. Aside from all of that, we also have 2 Blast Zones to deal with various permanents, and Leyline of Sanctity, I believe, primarily to deal with hand disruption. And then the last card to note is Bonus Round, 3 mana until end of turn. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery, the player copies it and may choose new targets for the copy. So more just enabling your storm turns. Anyway, and then lands are just 4 Ancient Tombs, 1 City of Traders, and then just all mountains. Anyways, that is Ruby Storm. Let's jump into the 5th league of the day. All right, we're on the play for round 1. Let's see. We've got turn 1 Ruby Medallion, turn 1 Ruby, turn 2 land Burgi, and then we have to wait, right? I think it's still okay. We can use Jeska's Will to redraw us into more things. All right, let's keep. Opponent mulls to 6. Obviously, this hand just completely falls apart if they have counter spells or something. But such is the life of the Storm player. So Ancient Tomb, cast Ruby Medallion. Snow-covered Forest, Exploration. Okay, so lands. The good news is I don't think they have anything to deal with us except maybe a main deck Sphere of Resistance. But if they do have a Sphere of Resistance, then we need to go off right now. All right, they have 3 cards in their hand, which means Jeska's Will is 3 red mana. So let me think. So I go tap, tap, 3 mana. Jeska's Will, target you. I have 1 floating. This makes 3. I have 4 mana. Then I go 2 mana cast Burgi. Well, no, I go Ruby Medallion. I'm Ruby Medallion first regardless, right? So Ruby Medallion. So Jeska's Will, 3 mana. Burgi for 1. I have 2 floating. Red, cast Reckless Impulse. But if we brick on that, then we're dead in the water. Or I go Jeska's Will, 3 mana. Cast this on the backside for 3. And then try to win next turn. This gives me more cards. The only question is basically whether they're playing Sphere of Resistance or not. Because if they're not, then we have time to just beat them. I think I can afford to wait. All right, let's cast Burgi. Back to them. Even if they have Sphere of Resistance, the Burgi essentially counters it. Oh, it's Enchantress. Enchantress. Elephant Grass. Draw a card. Oh, okay. Well, Seething Song. Trigger. Let's always yield to this. Make a bunch of mana. Cast Reckless Impulse. Ba-bam. Double Mountain? Jeez. All right, Jeska's Will. Exile the top 3. All right, that's going to do it. So Reckless Impulse, trigger, Reckless Impulse, trigger, Rite of Flame, cast Seething Song, cast Monomorphose, red. So we have Storm count 8. All right, so I need to keep going. So let's go Burning Wish, and let's grab Past in Flames, and let's cast another Burning Wish. And now we can just grab Grape Shot. So Grape Shot, cast Grape Shot on you, trigger, same targets on all of these, then resolve all the Grape Shots. All right, we win. So Enchantress, interesting. So Enchantress plays Rip. They play Helm of Obedience. So technically Leyline of Sanctity can prevent them from Helm killing us, although they're usually pretty slow. So I don't think I need to bring any of this in. Blast Zone is a maybe. Let's cut one mountain for one Blast Zone. I mean, like, Enchantress is absolutely horrible against Storm, so this should be fine. All right, submit. Okay, let's see. We've got Ancient Tomb into Jeska's Will, potentially. We're missing a Mana Reducer or Burgi, but this is only until end of turn, right? This turn. I think this is keepable. All right. Leyline of Sanctity. So they do have Leyline, so we can't Grape Shot them anymore, but we can empty the Warrens. Exploration, Land, Utopia Sprawl. All right, so I can't beat them with Grape Shot, but I can beat them with either empty the Warrens or reforge loops, or I can just get Blast Zone up to 4 and then blow it up. All right, let's play Mountain Go. Well, they're emptying their hand pretty fast. Enchantress's Presence. Utopia Sprawl, redraw. So the extra mana here doesn't matter. Reckless Impulse. All right, Ancient Tomb, and then let's just cast Reckless. Ruby Medallion runs Resolve on top. All right, so over to them. Argothian Enchantress. No extra plays. All right, so tap, cast Ruby Medallion. And from here, let's do Monomorphose. So Monomorphose, red. All right, Seething Song, 5. Then let's cast Ren's Resolve. Oh, should I cast... I'm going to be out if I cast Bonus Round now. All right, so let's just cast Ren's Resolve for 1. Lotus Petal. Bonus Round in the sideboard. I'm still just too low on mana accelerants is the problem. So I have one more land drop, right? So I can go Tomb, tap, I have 6. This costs double red. So I go Bonus Round, and then Reckless Impulse is 1. That's probably better. I see more cards that way. All right, Bonus Round, Impulse, exile this, exile that. Petal, Seething Song. I guess technically I don't have to crack this, right? So yeah, land, Seething Song, make a bunch of mana, and then I don't have to play either of these either. So Jeska's Will, choosing exile the top 3. So we exile the top 6. Huzzah. All right. So Ruby Medallion. All right, we're going to get there. It's just going to take a long time. Obviously not with that in play. So this is only next turn, right? So Reckless Impulse, make a bunch more cards accessible. Then Seething Song, cast Monomorphose, trigger, make a copy, double red, make another copy, double red. It's a shame we don't have a way of getting rid of Leyline right now, but we don't. And I have fewer cards in my deck than they do, so I can't wheel them to death. I can go Alchemist's Gambit plus empty and kill them that way. All right, that's fine. So, cast Rite of Flame, make a copy. Then we'll cast Ren's Resolve, much more of this stuff. All right, so Burgi. Ooh, another Ruby Medallion. Ruby Medallion, Petal, Burgi. What's the storm count? Like 10 gajillion? All right, Burning Wish, trigger all of this. Resolve Burning Wish, grabbing Empty the Warrens. Always yield here. Then resolve the second Burning Wish, grabbing Alchemist's Gambit. Then let's cast Empty the Warrens. A bunch of stuff triggers, and we make 10 gajillion copies of Goblins. Can I just say auto yield to all of these? No, I just have to say okay on all of them? All right. Make a whole bunch of Goblins. All right, I actually can pay the blue for this, so may as well. Blue, cast this with Cleave. 2 extra turns. All right, I'm just going to fizzle all this mana now. Okay, we win. All right then. Round 2, we're on the draw. Man, this hand is so close to being good. We're just missing a red source, but it's not keepable, because if we just brick on Mountain, then we lose. So, let's mull. All right, that's better. By a lot. So let's keep and throw back one of the 2 mountains. All right, what are we up against? DRC. All right, so just... Oh, man. Daze is such an annoying card. All right, well, let's just run out Ruby Medallion. What are you going to do? Force of Will, exiling another Force of Will. All right, attacks with the DRC. We got Burgi, so that's pretty good too. Plays another land. Let me think. What happens if Seething Song resolves, right? Seething Song resolves, and then I can go Bergie into Ren's Resolve into potentially storming off this turn. I can also like double Seething into the Horn. Now let's get Bergie. So let's Seething Song, get a bunch of mana. This can get bolted, which is the problem, but what else are we gonna do? Cast Bergie. All right, let's just immediately cast Ren's Resolve. They do have a bolt. All right, Surveil's Murktide away, then Bergie dies. We make an extra mana, Ren's Resolve resolves. Land, Seething Song. All right, well, we can play them next turn. So over to the opponent. Brainstorm. Kept it on top. Wasteland. Ooh, that's rough. Aw, they've stranded the Seething Song in exile. That sucks. All right, play Mountain, go. Up the Beanstalk. It would actually be better for us if they were on the Bowmaster version. DRC hits us. We need to draw more mana sources. Bonus round. Well, can't do anything. Back to them. Hooting Mandrills, draw a card. Ponder. Surveils away another card, and then we take 3, go to 10. All right, well, there's 3 lands, so I probably have to try to win right now. So let's go Seething Song. That resolved. So the next best option is to what? It's 7 here, and then I can die to Bolt. But it's pretty unlikely I'm going to be able to win with what I have here. So let's Jessica's Will and exile the top 3. Petal, Bergie, bonus round. All right, Petal. We have to play this now or we lose it. Or alternatively, I can play Galvanic Relay and get access to 4 cards next turn. Regardless, we're fizzling here. So it's probably better to cast Relay. All right, Relay, triggers. And then we're not allowed to play any of this right now, right? Yeah, we can only play it next turn. So, all right, pass back to them. We're dead to Bolt. Wasteland, attack us. We go to 3. No Bolt. Okay, this is going to be tough. So, Ruby Medallion, this has to resolve or we lose. They just have hard cast Force of Will now. Of course they do. All right. Let's see. Delver. One of these. I assume my sideboard is basically just swap a mountain for a blast zone. Or maybe I'm supposed to not have City of Traders because it's like so bad against Wasteland. All right, let's try that. All right, on the play for game 2. So the problem here is no cost reducer, no Bergie, but it's good enough to keep. I don't think I do anything on turn 1, right? It's like land. The best I could do is what? Land Rite of Flame, Burning Wish. Burning Wish for another Rite of Flame. Like that just seems not good. I'd probably just play Mountain and pass. If I am going to Burning Wish, it's probably going to be for Galvanic Relay. Right, so keep, so Mountain, go. Depends on how much stuff they can get out of their hand as well. Like Jessica's Will might be good here to just make a bunch of mana. DRC. Ooh, Galvanic. We drew Galvanic Relay. All right, so Ancient Tomb. If I Rite of Flame into Jessica's Will, that gets around Daze at least. Although they can Daze the Rite of Flame. No, they can't Daze the Rite of Flame. All right, so I go right Jessica's Will, make 6 mana. So let's do that. Right, tap this, Jessica's Will, mana. Will they counter it? If they have Force of Will, yeah, all right. Force of Will, exiling Ponder, then DRC Surveils. They kept it on top, which is bad. Then this gets countered, and then we have nothing to do with the remaining mana here. All right, back over to them. Ponder. So what am I doing at this point? Burning Wish for Rite of Flame because I just need more mana. We take one from Darcy. Another Ancient Tomb. So, or I can Ren's Resolve and see what I get on top. Burning Wish for Rite of Flame seems so just mediocre, although I make 3 mana with it. Let's assume I Burning Wish and it resolves. I grab Rite of Flame, then I pass, and the next turn I untap and I go Rite of Flame, 3 mana plus the 2 Ancient Tombs, cast Ren's Resolve, cast Ren's Resolve. It's probably better to just cast Ren's Resolve. All right, Ren's Resolve. Reckless Impulse, Monomorphose. All right, play Ancient Tomb. This one fizzles. Back over to them. Brainstorm. So they didn't Surveil. Bobble. All right, they have Surveil away Brazen Borrower. They've got Delirium if they want it. Yeah, Bobble. Hit us for 3. We go to 12. Then Bobble draws on their upkeep. Ooh, we drew Rite of Flame. Excellent. All right, let's try to resolve Monomorphose. Cast Monomorphose. Double red. Drew Lotus Petal. All right, we probably just have to try to go off this turn, right? So, or at least get a huge Galvanic Relay. Cast Rite of Flame. Cast Lotus Petal. Now, what's the best option at this point? I can Burning Wish and have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left. So I can Burning Wish for... Or I can just Burning Wish for Empty the Warrens. That's like another thing to do, right? So I have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana right now. I can go Ren's Resolve and Burning Wish and Empty the Warrens. I have exactly enough to do all of it. Although the empty trigger, what's the storm count if I do that? It's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, cast Reckless Impulse. Double Bergie. If I cast Bergie, I have 1, 3, 4. Then I can Burning Wish. I have 3 mana after that. I'm just trying to figure out, is there any way that I can like potentially win the game right now as opposed to just grabbing Empty the Warrens? If I Burning Wish for... Yeah, Burning Wish for Empty right now puts 12 goblins into play, although we're at 8. And then the DRC puts us to 5. So we're dead to a Bolt, because we can't kill them faster, or we're dead to like a Murktide or something. It's potentially better to just cast Galvanic Relay and set up for next turn. The other option is Burning Wish for Rite of Flame. Cast Rite of Flame. I make 4 mana. I guess I should do that regardless then, right? So Burgie, Burning Wish, trigger Burgie, make another red. All right, tap this, cast Burgie. They haven't countered anything yet. All right, cast Burning Wish, trigger Burgie. Oh, now they're going to interact? Are they just going to bolt the Burgie? Because that's fine. Volcanic Island, crack Misty, get Trop, Hydroblast, targeting Burning Wish. But they didn't Hydroblast Burgie or any of the other things we've been casting up to this point. I'm so confused. Well, all right, let's cast Ren's Resolve. It's going to take quite the draw here to get the Storm count back. Oh my god, you have another counterspell? Hydroblast again. Why did they not Hydroblast anything we were doing up to this point? Oh, they Hydroblasted the Burgie and not the Ren's Resolve, even though we have another Burgie in exile? I don't understand. Well, the only thing I can do is cast another Ren's Resolve, so it's probably better to just let this empty and try to go off next turn. All right, so DRC hits us, we go to 5. Ponder. I do have to be careful about tapping Ancient Tombs now, I guess. The moment I tap an Ancient Tomb, they can bolt us and we die. We're going to have to tap an Ancient Tomb. So yeah, if they have a bolt, we lose. What else could I have done there? I could have Galvanicked instead of Burgied. All right, cast Burgie. Do you have a bolt? Daze. Sure, I pay for it. All right, we're at 1. Okay, cast Lotus Petal, trigger, make red. Lotus Petal hits the board. We're going to need quite the draw here to win. Cast Ren's Resolve, trigger the Burgie. Exiling, Mountain bonus round. Well, we don't have the mana to do all of that, so we just got to go... Ren's Resolve. Yeah, so I guess I play this Mountain, cast Ren's Resolve into Force of Negation. All right, they just always have it. They always have every single answer. Round 3. All right, round number 3, we're on the draw. So once again, the problem with this hand is there's no cost reducer. There's no cost reducer, there's no Burgie, there's no rituals, other than Jessica's Will, but we can't even cast it. It's probably fine, though, because we can go land, Lotus Petal, Morphos, Ren's Resolve, probably hit more at that point. All right, I'll keep. Urza's Saga. Well, I like seeing Saga decks when we're playing Storm. So yeah, I don't have to do anything right now. I can wait. All right, back over to them. Saga goes to 2. I assume they can pay for that. Ancient Tomb. Chrome Mox. Exiling Beseech the Mirror. Thoughtseize. God damn it. So presumably it's... Well, okay. Again, it's either Helm or Storm. Who knows? I think this hand is pretty decent against the Thoughtseize, though. They took Wish. All right. Well, I was going to use Jessica's Will to make a bunch of mana, but I guess I'm not now. Oh, now what? We're still really not under any pressure, right? They make a construct, they make another construct, they fetch something, who knows what. In what scenario can I possibly storm off this turn? I don't think I can, right? So it's probably better just to impulse draw and then set up for next turn. Seething Song bonus round. Okay, that's going to be great next turn. So let's just pass to them. Because the next turn we can go Petal, Seething Song, bonus round, Morphos. Make a construct. Are they going to make another construct here? Because that would be great. No? Gets Shadow Spear. Karn the Great Creator. Oh my god. Really? So now my Lotus Petals don't work? What is this, like a one of in Helm? You just gotta be freaking kidding me. Liquid Metal Coating. Oh, and he can reduce my ability to cast stuff on the same turn off a second Ancient Tomb. Well, we lose. Yeah, upkeep. Target that. Sure. Whatever. 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 Alright, I mean, it's Storm, or it's Helm or whatever, so I guess I bring in Sanctities to stop hand disruption. What can I cut? Jessica's Will, Rite of Flame. I guess if they're running freaking Karn, then Lotus Petal isn't as good, but it's probably still fine. I guess Rite of Flame and Lotus Petal are basically the same card, right? So, Lotus Petal, bonus round. Oh, what's the last one? Wish. Alright, submit. Turn 2, Ruby Medallion. Turn 3, go off. Alright, keep. Leyline of the Void. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Land, go. I guess it slightly matters for Past in Flames, but that's it. Chrome Mox. Imprinting. Reanimate. Okay. Urza Saga. Thoughtseize. Of course. So now they take Ruby Medallion, and then we're dead in the water. Well, I guess it's apropos that we're playing Ruby Storm because my blood is certainly boiling. I can't think of how this is going to get any better than just casting a bunch of Monomorphoses right now. So, Monomorphose. Red and red. Petal. Monomorphose. Red and red. Jessica's Will. I can target that, so I can go Petal, Jessica's Will. I have 3 mana. Then what? The problem is I'm still under the amount I need in order to actually Burning Wish for a Galvanic Relay here or empty the Warrens. All right, Monomorphose. Red and red. Ren's Resolve. All right, I probably just play that. That's what I was digging for anyway. All right, Ren's Resolve. Ruby Medallion Seething Song. Okay. Can't do anything else this turn. Pass. Then Saga ticks up 2. Chrome Mox again. Another Reanimate. So, wait, what? I'm so confused as to what they are. Okay, so I go... If I play Ruby Medallion first, then I can't play Seething Song. So I go Petal, Seething Song, Ruby Medallion. Then what? Petal, Seething Song, make 5. Play Ruby Medallion, have 3. Cast Jessica's Will to make... So I'll go down to 1, cast Jessica's Will, go back up to 2, cast Burning Wish, go to 2, right? It's Petal, Seething, 5. Ruby, 3. Jessica's Will, 1. If they don't have something to flash out at instant speed. All right, so Petal. Jessica's is mono neutral, yes, but it gets the storm count up. So cast Seething Song, cast Ruby, then Jessica's Will, make mana. Okay, so if I Burning Wish right now, I can grab Rite of Flame, then cast it, then cast Galvanic Relay. All right, so Burning Wish, or I guess I can just cast Galvanic Relay. No, it's got to be better to cast Rite of Flame, right? I guess I can Burning Wish for the Burning Wish, then I can Burning Wish again, have 1 mana left, then cast Rite of Flame to get even more Storm. Yeah, okay, so Burning Wish for Burning Wish, cast Burning Wish again, grab Rite of Flame, cast Rite of Flame, cast Galvanic Relay. Storm count 8. And then we can't do anything else this turn, but we can try to win next turn. Mindbreak Trap? Are you freaking kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. They just have every answer all the time, eh? Every answer all the time. 2-turn clock off of these constructs. So now I just have a Burning Wish. The Void is preventing me from doing anything else. All right, well, continue. So Reckless Impulse, let's go. Can't cast anything. All right. I guess I can technically cast Burning Wish, right? So what do I want a Burning Wish for? How the hell do I even not lose? Empty the Warrens? So let's see. Next turn, I can't guarantee that I can cast Ruby Medallion. So let's say I go Burning Wish for, okay, something, right? What am I doing next turn? Let's assume I draw no land source. I go Seething Song, make 5, play Ruby Medallion, 3 left. And then I can go Wish, empty the Warrens, Storm is 8. And then I get some more time to block these, but I still can't actually win. Alternatively, it's what? It's Seething Song, Ruby Medallion, 3 mana, Burning Wish, 2 mana, Reforge the Soul, that doesn't work. Okay, so what if I Burning Wish right now, right? So Burning Wish right now, then I'll have Seething 5, Ruby 3, 3 mana. I can cast Reforge and have no mana up, which means I would have to draw into Lotus Petal plus Rite of Flame in order to not lose. Or if I didn't cast Ruby, then I'd have 1 more, so I'd have 5, Burning Wish down to 4, have 4 mana left, and that would still cost me exactly the same to Reforge the Soul. If I go for the Empty the Warrens line, I make 8 goblins, and I get to block over the course of what? So it basically gives me 4 turns to block them, 4 turns to get more stuff. So it's Seething, Ruby, 3 mana, Burning Wish, 2 mana, Empty the Warrens. All right, I think that's the game plan. So don't use Burning Wish right now and just pass. We get chunked for 5 or 10 or more, and then we make a bunch of empties. Go for the win, not lose a few turns later, but I don't have a way to win. That's the problem. There's nothing that I can wish for that gets me the win other than Reforge the Soul, but that requires that I hit very specific cards, which I'm probably not going to hit. So it's better to go for empty and just try to block them. All right, pass to them. Plays Ancient Tomb. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. They had 1 card draw and it was Karn the Great Creator. All right, I guess technically that doesn't kill us here, but it does kill us like the turn after what? How the hell do they just have every answer at the perfect time, plus threats, plus they're top decking the perfect card? Helm of Obedience. Oh, we're actually just dead next turn. Okay, yeah, so the Empty the Warrens plan's out the window, and I can't Lotus Petal anymore because Karn. Oh, we drew Leyline of Sanctity. The best draw in our deck. I don't think I can win now, right? These treasures do nothing. So I've got Seething. The first thing I have to do is Seething, right? So I have to do that no matter what. So it's Seething Ruby Medallion. I have 3 mana. Burning Wish, I have 2 mana. Burning Wish for doesn't matter. Grape Shot doesn't matter. Fiery Confluence doesn't matter. Empty the Warrens, we die to Helm of Obedience. Bonus round's irrelevant. We have no more spells to cast. I can take an extra turn, I guess. And then what? Maybe I can win from that extra turn? It's almost certainly impossible. I can Reforge, right? So I can go... All right, let's just start. So Seething Song, Ruby. So Burning Wish, I have 2 mana and 2 cost reduced. Oh no, I can't Reforge. I'm 1 short of Reforging. So I can just grab Alchemist's Gambit and try to win on the next turn, right? That's it? Yeah, all right. Burning Wish. Use the ability, grab Alchemist's Gambit because I can't do anything else. All right, cast this. Take an extra turn. We have to rip like multiple impulse draw cards off the top into like, we have to string together crazy draws here. Galvanic Relay. All right, we're dead. Round 4. We're on the play for round 4. Huh. This looks pretty good. Turn 1 land, turn 2 Petal, bonus round, 2 floating, cast Monomorphose, Seething Song. All right, let's keep. Actually, I can Seething Song right now, right? So I go Seething Song, Tomb Petal, Seething Song, 5 mana. Bonus round, 2 mana. Double Monomorphose. If the Monomorphose is brick, I'm out. But, I mean, seems better. All right. So, Petal, Ancient Tomb, Seething Song, bonus round, Monomorphose. And trigger this. Draw. Ren's Resolve. Draw. All right. Cast Ren's Resolve. Double Ren's Resolve. Mountain Impulse. And then another Mountain and Seething Song. All right. So, I can Seething Song again. So, Lotus Petal. Cast Seething Song. Make a boatload of mana. Then double Reckless. Mountain, Ruby Medallion. Okay, well, Ruby Medallion sets us up pretty well for next turn. Galvanic Relay. Bam. Bonus round. Relay. Make a bunch of stuff. Exile. We can't do anything else this turn, so let's just F6 through the rest of this. All right, what'd we hit? Pop this open. Yeah, that's looking pretty good for next turn. Chrome Mox. Oh, lovely, another Chrome Mox deck. Oh, is it the same exact deck? Grief. Haha, we have no cards in our hand. Not dead after all. Wow, just straight up scam and legacy. Wasteland. All right, bam. So all this stuff playable now. So Lotus Petal, and I need to play City of Traders in order to... No, actually I don't need to play City of Traders in order to cast Seething Song, but I may as well. All right, so City of Traders, tap red, Seething Song, 5 mana. Manamorphose, make red mana. Drew a mountain. All right, Monomorphose, make red mana. Jessica's Will. I also have Wish, right? So I can wish for bonus round or Past in Flames, either of which is fantastic. So if I wish right now, I have 8 mana. I wish, I go down to 5. Then I have Past in Flames. I go down to 2. And then I can start recasting all this stuff from the graveyard. Wish 5, Past in Flames 2. Rebuild out of the graveyard. All right, that looks fine to me. So cast Wish, choosing Past in Flames. All right, well, now a lot of stuff's happening. So cast Seething Song, make a bunch of mana, cast bonus round, cast another Seething Song, but bam, bonus round, make a gajillion mana. All right, we're going to get there. It's just going to take a bit. So Manamorphose, make red, draw, resolve this one, make red, draw. Storm count is 10. Play Ruby Medallion, play Seething Song, make some more mana, cast Manamorphose, cast Rite of Flame, double the Rite of Flame, cast another Manamorphose. All I need to do is just get to the Grape Shot count, and then we can win. All right, more Seething Songs. We're at Storm 16, cast Ren's Resolve, cast Lotus Petal, cast Ren's Resolve, cast Rite of Flame, cast Rite of Flame, cast Wish, double Wish, grab Grape Shot, target opponent. Grape Shot, bonus round, Storm Trigger. Same targets on all of them. All right, they finally conceded. Does this list not have a Tendrils in the sideboard? Why would you need a Tendrils in the sideboard? You have Grape Shot. The only way you can even cast a Tendrils is either Monomorphosing or Lotus Pedaling to fix the colors. All right, well, they're apparently actually scam, so Leyline of Sanctity. Also means Jessica's Will's worse because they're going to empty their hand fast. What else? Bonus round and... maybe one of the Burgies. I'm not sure what to cut, really. Maybe Wish, because I don't imagine I'm going to need to Wish. Well, no, I shouldn't give myself no ability to grab Blast Zone, because there's situations where I would want it. So let's cut 1 Burning Wish. All right, run that. Game 2 on the draw. We do have a Leyline of Sanctity in our hand, although our hand is a bit slow. Well, I'm going to keep this. Reveal Leyline. All right, no Griefs for you, no Thoughtseize for you. You don't always get Storm Count up high enough to get the Grape Shot kill. Easy to get a Tendrils kill off a single Monomorphose without needing a high Storm Count. The deck has different bottlenecks depending on which cards you hit off of blind flips. Chrome Mox, exiling Grief, cycling Troll, getting Badlands. Okay, so are they just actually Reanimator scam? I guess they are, right? All right, Mountain and pass. Wasteland. All right, Mountain, play Ren's Resolve. Seething Song and a Mountain. All right, pass to them. Orcish Bowmasters. All right. You know, the cool thing is that outside of Monomorphose, all the other draw spells in this deck don't actually draw. Dothy Voidwalker. That's kind of a problem. All right. So Mountain. Interesting. So I can probably try to go off this turn, right? Although the only card that's getting me more spells is Reckless Impulse. So I can go Seething Song, bonus round, Pedal, Seething Song, make 10 mana, Reckless Impulse for 4 cards. If I brick off of 4 cards, I was not going to win this game anyway. All right, Seething Song. So let's make sure Lotus Petal actually resolves first. Cast bonus round. Cast Seething Song. Always yield to this copy. So 10 mana. Cast Reckless Impulse. Resolve the first one. Double lands. Resolve the second one. Holy crap. We actually just straight up bricked. 4 cards deep and we bricked. Insanity. All right. Well, that fizzles. And we're on how much of a clock here? 3 turns? Shieldred. Never mind, we're dead next turn. Like, literally next turn, right? Okay, we drew Wish. What can I even wish for? So I can play Ancient Tomb, and then tap, and then I'll have 2 mana remaining. And then we're dead. Yep. Alright, game 3. I think I just run the same thing back. Alright, submit. Which list did you grab? I'm not sure. I think after finishing the Legacy Marathon, you deserve a long break from having to play Leagues. I don't think I'm going to take as long of a break between this one and Pauper, though. Yeah, basically just anytime I see the Fire Design or Supplemental Set bullshit, it just starts to boil my blood. Initiative cards, War of the Spark Walkers, like Karn was the main one, but Teferi and Narset are also horrible. Bowmasters, Ring, anything from Modern Horizons. All right, we're on the play. We have Leyline and we have Mana, but Burning Wish is our only out. Okay, I'm going to keep. We've got turn 1 Burgi. So far, I don't think I've shown my opponent that we've had any creatures in the deck, so they may not have kept in any of their removal. Opponent mulls to 5. Don't blow your pedal to play turn 1 Burgi. Yeah, I think I'm actually not, right? Because that would leave me in a position... Well, I would still have Ancient Tomb unless they wasteland it, right? So then I would get to go... If I play a turn 1 Burgi, I untap, assuming I still have Ancient Tomb, and have 3 mana, and I go Seething Song and go up to 6 mana, and then I can Burning Wish for... Burning Wish, and then grab either Empty the Warrens or Galvanic Relay. Alternatively, it's turn 1 Mountain, turn 2 Ancient Tomb Burgi, cast Lotus Petal, make a mana, but then I'm still short of being able to Seething Song. Alright, reveal Leyline. Yeah, my options will change depending on what I draw next. So let's just go Mountain, pass, right? Alright, Mountain, go. And again, I don't think we're under pressure to win, like, immediately. So, with Leyline of Sanctity in play, none of their hand disruption works, so... We can potentially take our time. Badlands, Chrome Mox, Imprint, Troll, no actions. Okay, we drew another Mountain. So if they're not doing any actions, I assume they have Bowmaster. So let me think. If I play Burgi this turn, I can also just play the Horn version of Burgi this turn off the Seething Song and then try to go off next turn. And the Horn version is probably less susceptible to their removal, considering that if they even have removal. It's just that without Burgi in play, I have so much less mana. All right, option number 1, Tomb Burgi, just pass, all right? Tomb Burgi, and then I can make 2 mana with Lotus Petal, but all that does is let me cast Burning Wish, and then I would just have 1 mana left over, so I can't do anything with that. Alternatively, it's to wait, or alternatively, it's to go Tomb Song Horn. When's the Horn go away? This turn. So Tomb Song Horn, and then wait to my next turn. Or Seething, yeah, Tomb, Seething Song, Horn. The Horn gives me more shots at actually finding relevant cards. Alternative is to just go Mountain Pass. All right, let's go Mountain Pass. I assume they're going to Bowmaster here. Yep, there's the Bowmasters. Cycles Oliphant. Okay. Gets another Badlands. So the fact that they didn't cycle Oliphant... Well, I guess no. Okay, bonus round. All right, so we're cooking. What can we do now? We can go Tomb, Petal, Burgi, 2 mana remains, and then... No, so we go Tomb, Burgi, Petal. Petal triggers the Burgi. and then we have 3 mana, and then we go Seething Song up to 6 mana, bonus round, 3 mana, back up to... Wait. So it's... Okay, it's Burgi, Tomb Burgi, Lotus Petal. We have a Mountain, a Petal, and we generate 1 mana from doing that. We're at 3. We cast Seething Song, we go up to 6. We cast Bonus Round, we're down to 3, back up to 4. We cast Burning Wish, we're down to 2, back up to 3. And we get double Burning Wish, right? So we get double Burning Wish, and then we can double wish for, like, I don't know, Jessica's Will or Past in Flames or something. Right, we'll be down at how much mana after all that? Song, 6 mana, down, bonus round 4, 2, 3, Burning Wish, 3 mana, double wish, grab Rite of Flame and like another card. So Rite of Flame, down to 2, up to 4, 6 mana. Second wish grabs Inspired Tinkering. All right, so that assumes that they don't have any interaction. So yeah, I'm not going to Past in Flames, I'm going to Tinkering. So Tomb, tap this, play Burgi, cast Lotus Petal, trigger Burgi, then cast Seething Song, make 6 mana, cast Bonus Round, cast Wish, always yield to the bonus round. So use the wish, grab Rite of Flame, then use the second wish, grabbing Tinkering. Where's Tinkering? Right there, Tinkering. Then cast Rite of Flame, triggers, make mana, cast Tinkering, triggers. All right, exile, land Ruby Medallion Seething Song, second exile. Wow, we actually bricked. Oh my god, we actually bricked. Well, we have to cast them this turn, right? Until the end of your next turn, you may play them. Well, I guess I'm going to play both Ruby Medallions and then pass with these other cards still here. So cast Ruby Medallion and then Ruby Medallion until the end of your next turn. All right. Well, 6 cards deep, no draw spells. Incredible. All right, whatever. We have a bunch of mana, so if this works, then we're good. Well, rather, if we draw any draw spells at this point, we're good. Swings with nothing. We did not draw a draw spell. Well, in that case, I guess I just play all of this stuff out in case I need to Past in Flames it. So I may as well get it out of exile. Cast this. All right. Well, pass back to them. Thank you for the sub. Names aren't very hard. Funny story, names aren't very hard is exactly how my YouTube channel name came about. Chrome Mox. Imprinting Dothy Voidwalker. The Ring. All right, so we can't Grape Shot them, but we can still Storm off and win. Ren's Resolve. There we go. All right. Ren's Resolve. Okay. Ren's Resolve. Oh my god. All right, Mountain. Go. Ring trigger. Draw with the ring. I can cast Leyline of Sanctity, but I don't even really care to have that. I guess I may as well. So I can technically cast it next turn just to get the storm count up, I suppose. It is probably relevant to have this in play, maybe, if I can't go off. Attacks with the Orc, yeah, I'm not taking the bait. They have another Bowmasters, so 15. Man, we've bricked really hard. Just like Mountain Cycles Oliphant gets Badlands, plays Badlands. Another ring. Draw a card with the ring. Draw Jessica's Will. All right. Jessica's Will, exile 3 cards. Reckless, right, Ren's Resolve. All right. We're good. Cast Ren's Resolve. Okay, so we have Burning Wish. All right, so we should be able to win now, right? We can Past in Flames and then just win. Yeah, we should be able to win from here. So, oh wait, I actually can't win from here because I can't Grape Shot them, and if I take an extra turn with the Alchemist's Gambit, then the Ring Fog is still online. So I actually do have to pass the turn back to them. All right, what's the best thing I can do considering that? It's probably Storm off and then cast like a super bonus round Fiery Confluence to blow up their Chrome Moxes. So I need to set myself up to be in a position where I kill as much as I can on their side of the board and then win next turn, and I'm also running out of time. So let's go. I have to cast Seething Song this turn. So Seething Song, make some mana, cast Reckless Impulse. All right, right, more mana, cast Reckless Impulse. Okay, so what do I need to wish for? I need to wish for like a huge Empty the Warrens and bonus, and I need to bonus round as well, right? So let's go bonus round. Can't cast Monomorphose before I get rid of that. So it's 1 damage to each creature. Cast Wish. So these go on the stack. Use the Wish. Grab Past in Flames. Where's Past in Flames? Past in Flames. Second Wish. Grab Fiery Confluence. Then cast Confluence and choose the modes. I can't damage them anyway, so 1 damage to each creature and destroy target artifact. Because this is going to copy. So Cast, choose an artifact. Chrome Mox, choose an artifact. Chrome Mox, pay red. Triggers, copy. So Bowmasters dies, Chrome Moxes go away, and now I just pass, and then storm off next turn. All right, ring trigger, 17. Draws more with the ring. So much stuff to keep track of. Dothy Voidwalker, sure. Wasteland. Wastelands are Ancient Tomb, sure. Chrome Mox. Exiling Thoughtseize. All right, so let's get rid of this as fast as possible. I have to Past in Flames, though. They potentially also have Bowmasters, so I shouldn't play anything that draws cards until I can clear that. So, all right, Past in Flames, trigger Bergie, resolve Past in Flames, then cast right. Oh, I should cast bonus round. I forgot. Where's bonus round? All right, bonus round. I have so much mana, it doesn't matter. Bonus round, Rite of Flame. I do have to do this before time's up. Seething Song again. Bonus round. Let's just bonus round again. Why not? Trigger. Seething Song. All right, put all this on the stack. Come on, let's go. Cast this Lotus Petal. All right, cast Fiery Confluence and just choose damage the opponent for all modes. Cast, copies, bonus rounds. All right, on to round number 5. All right, round 5 on the draw. We have turn 1 Ruby Medallion, turn 2 Lotus Petal into like a bunch of mana, right? Turn 2 Petal, Rite of Flame, Bergie. I mean, it depends, but this hand's good enough to keep. All right, what's our opponent on? Flooded Strand. Well, that's not a good sign. Ooh, double Lotus Petal. All right, am I supposed to play around days? Oh, am I supposed to play around days? Flooded Strand isn't usually in Delver decks. All right, I'm going to play around days. I have to get a Petal out next turn anyway, right? So, play Ruby Medallion and pass. Wasteland. Well, there goes Ancient Tomb. We drew a mountain. So I can go tap, Bergie, tap Petal, or cast Petal, make a red, cast Rite of Flame, make 2 red, cast Jessica's Will, top 3 cards, or just make a bunch of mana. If I make a bunch of mana, and then Burning Wish, then I Burning Wish for Galvanic Relay, and then I cast Relay, and then go off next turn. All right, that seems decent. So let's play Bergie, cast Petal, trigger Bergie. They're going to Swords it in response, I presume? No, Underground Sea. Snuff Out. What was the point of fetching Underground Sea? Oh yeah, because they need it for Snuff Out. All right, Snuff Out it is. So Petal resolves. We have 2 mana. Then we've got to Jessica's Will them, right? Rite of Flame. Then Jessica's Will, add mana, target opponent. Then cast Burning Wish. Use the ability, grab Relay, right? Nothing else. I mean, I could cast Empty the Warrens, actually. Empty the Warrens would put 14 goblins into play. That seems pretty good. Yeah. All right, Empty the Warrens. Cast Empty. Storm Trigger. Make a bunch. Oh, did I miscount? Is it 12 goblins? No, it's 14, right? Yeah, it's 14. All right, over to them. Okay, since they're playing Snuff Out, I assume it's Dimir Shadow. So that being the case, how many Thoughtseize effects do they play? They play Grief, right? So yeah, so bring these in. And then what was I cutting? They have Snuff Outs, like they have multiple removal spells. So Bergie becomes less good, although it's still good on its horn side. What else? Okay, so Wish, bonus round. Let's cut one Bergie. Yeah, 1 Bergie and 1 Rite of Flame. All right, game 2 on the draw. This hand is 1 mana short of being great, so I'll keep it. Polluted Delta. Ooh, Ancient Tomb. I assume they are a Daze deck, though, right? So since they're probably a Daze deck, let's just play Mountain and pass. And then we'll go Ancient Tomb, Ruby Medallion next turn to play around Daze. Fetch, Underground Sea, Cycle Troll. Gets an Underground Sea. It's like so much better if I have Ruby Medallion in play than if I don't. Second Underground Sea. Back to us. All right, Ancient Tomb, tap, Ruby Medallion. Force a Will? All right. Force a Will, exiling Murktide. Sure. Pass back to them. Bowmasters? Yeah, Bowmasters. All right, that's fine. Ponder. Wasteland, our Ancient Tomb. Well, that's rough. I guess I have to try to cast Ren's Resolve to find more lands, and then if that fails, because they daze it, then we're just screwed. All right. Cast Lotus Petal, cast Ren's Resolve. Does this resolve? I mean, it's got resolve right in the name. It has to resolve, right? It did resolve. All right. Mountain. Well, Galvanic Relay. I doubt we have enough to actually make that count. Ponder. Another land. Let me take 2 from these and go to 13. We drew Leyline. All right, so let's just play on Reckless Impulse and try to find more stuff. So that's basically a dead card right there. All right. Reckless Impulse. Land. I can Rite a Flame. Doesn't matter if I do. I can do it next turn anyway. So let's just pass. They'll Relay will fizzle out, and then we'll reevaluate next turn. Brainstorm. Another 2 attacks from the orcs. We go to 11. Fetches Tarn. Another Underground Sea. Reanimate on Troll. Okay, well, this is 8 damage. So, if I play Bergie... Oh, what happens if I play Bergie? They don't run, so they're not red, so they don't have Bolt. So I can take 1 more hit. I actually have to cast Rite of Flame this turn or I lose it though, right? So, first things first, let's cast Rite of Flame. And then I can play... Can't Monomorphose with Bowmasters in play. The best move is probably play Bergie and then try to go off next turn. Alright, so cast Bergie. Obviously they may have kept in removal, but what can you do? So then pass to them. Swing with just the Troll. We can't block. We go to 5. And then we're dead to the Troll next turn. So we need to win on our turn. Brainstorm. Hydroblast to the Bergie. Woof. Alright, well, not sure what I can do here. Monomorphose, draw a card, trigger the Bowmasters. I go to 4. We're going to die to the Troll anyway. So I may as well cycle just to see what I get, right? Alright, Monomorphose. Make double red. We drew bonus round. That doesn't help. I can Ren's Resolve, and then I only have 1 mana left, or I can Jessica's Will, target them, and then I still have the same amount of mana anyway, so that doesn't matter. Burning Wish, I only have 1 mana left. I can cast Rite of Flame, and Rite of Flame makes 3 mana, so that's the same exact thing as just using Jessica's Will right now. I guess it's technically like mana neutral to do that, so if I find more Rite of Flames off the Ren's Resolve, although very unlikely that is... Alright, let's just cast Ren's Resolve and see what we get. I mean, if the top 2 cards are bricks anyway, then what were we going to do, regardless? Ancient Tomb, Reckless Impulse. Alright, Tomb, Reckless Impulse. Alright, we're dead. So game 3. The only question is basically... Okay. Like, what is that? What exactly are you supposed to side out? Maybe the full 4 of these is not relevant. Because, like, they don't even need to actually Thoughtseize you. You know what? Screw the ley lines. Just main deck, normal list. All right. Run it back. Game 3 on the play. Triple Ruby Medallion. Wow. No actual payoff. I'm gonna keep. Look at all of those juicy Ruby Medallions. Ancient Tomb, tap, Ruby Medallion. Force of Will, exiling Days. Sure. Underground Sea. Back to us. We drew our 4th Ruby Medallion. All right. Play around Days. Ruby Medallion. Back to them. Flooded Strand. Grief. Exiling Bowmasters. Haha! What are you going to take from this hand? We have all the Ruby Medallions. I assume they take Song or Bonus Round. Like, I don't know. Bonus Round, yeah. Reanimate, Grief. Take Song, presumably. There goes Song. All right. Ren's Resolve. All right. Cast Ren's Resolve. Mountain Bergie. I actually probably want to cast the Bergie as the Horn, right? So land, and then do I want a second Ruby Medallion in play? Or do I want to use it as this fodder? 2 Ruby Medallions in play is pretty good. And it makes the Horn only cost 3 next turn. All right, let's play a Ruby Medallion. Play Ruby Medallion, pass back to them, and then we'll play this as the Horn. Ponder. They did not shuffle, so they have 1 unknown card in their hand. Burning Wish. All right, well, let's try to cast the Horn. So cast the Horn. Red Ancient Tomb mana. Cast the Horn. Does this resolve? It does. All right, activate, get rid of this Ruby Medallion. Lotus Petal and a land. So what can I Burning Wish for? I can Burning Wish for Past in Flames, and then but I can't use it yet. No, I haven't played a land yet, right? City of Traders. Yeah, okay, so I can Burning Wish for Past in Flames, and then I can cast Past in Flames, and then I'll have 2 mana left, colorless, and 1 Lotus Petal mana. Or I can just cast Inspired Tinkering, right? What does Past in Flames do for me? I have 2 mana left over after casting that, and that leaves me with Seething Song, Bonus Round, Ren's Resolve. No, I can't cast... Yeah, so Seething Song, Bonus Round, Ren's Resolve, and that digs me 4 cards deep, right? Oh, and I can also Burning Wish again. As opposed to just casting Tinkering and getting 3 cards deep. Yeah, so let's Wish. Oh no, I'm going to be short. I'm going to have Wish, Past, play Lotus Petal, crack, and then I don't have any red mana left because I have to use the first red mana on this and then the Lotus Petal mana to cast Past in Flames. So that's only good if I pass the turn and then try to go off. So alternatively, it's just Wish for Tinkering, or I could Wish for Empty the Warrens and Storm Count is 4. I guess let's see if Burning Wish even resolves. All right, use the ability. All right, Empty the Warrens equals 8 goblins. Or I could cast Galvanic Relay. I'm not really under pressure. Or Tinkering. Any one of those is fine. Right? Tinkering, I see 3 cards. Relay, I see 4 cards. Empty the Warrens, blocks this, and then presents a clock on them. And they only have 1 card. And then I still have Horn in play next turn for when I draw my next card. Let's grab Empty the Warrens. Pedal, cast Empty. Storm. All right, a bunch of goblins. Over to them. Fetches with Flooded Strand. Another Underground Sea. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Plague Engineer. Okay, well, seriously? That's the 1 card they had. All right, Monomorphose. Red, red. Land. Activate the Horn. Gets rid of this. Okay, so cast bonus round. Cast Reckless Impulse. Trigger the bonus round. Pedal, land, Burning Wish. So, Jesus Christ. So if I don't kill these things, I'm dead next turn to Bowmasters. So pedal, float City of Traders, play Mountain. Trigger, this dies. Cast Burning Wish. Copy via bonus round. All right, what am I grabbing? Tinkering and Fiery Confluence, perhaps? Or can I just win now? I can just win now, right? They clearly don't have a counter or something, or else they would have used it, right? So I should grab Past in Flames plus more red mana. Tinkering costs 3. All right, so grab Tinkering, and then resolve this one, and then grab Past, then cast Tinkering, red here. So Tinkering number 1, exile this stuff. Tinkering number 2, we make a bunch of treasures. All right, let's do another bonus round. So bonus round, red, red, then Seething Song. All right, we win. It's just going to take a bit to get there. Look at all those Seething Songs. Boom, 20 mana. Then Burning Wish, ba-bam. Use the ability, grab Confluence, and then Burning Wish, Grape Shot, and then Burning Wish, I don't know, Rite of Flame, and then Burning Wish. I don't know, if somehow this goes wrong, let's grab Alchemist's Gambit. Rite of Flame, make a bajillion mana. What's the storm count? 10? All right, Fiery Confluence, cast all modes on damage. Yeah, all right. They've conceded. So that's 3 and 2. That was Ruby Storm. So let's see, thoughts. It's obviously a Storm deck. Storm decks are good. I think it's less good than regular Storm, though, for a few reasons. Regular Storm is typically black and also has access to other colors. I mean, this deck also technically has access to other colors with Morphos and Lotus Petal, but it's not actually playing any other color of stuff. Whereas the traditional Storm decks are playing, like, you can play Veil of Summer to prevent your stuff from being countered. Beseech the Mirror as a card is easier to win with than these cards, because if you have Beseech the Mirror, you usually just win the game, whereas if you have, like, Burning Wish, you're not necessarily guaranteed to win the game. There's also, like, a lot of stuff that's required. A regular Storm deck can win with just, you play a bunch, again, it's just like you play a bunch of rituals and then you play Beseech the Mirror. Beseech goes and fetches Gaia's Will, and then you win. Or you play Ad Nauseam, you draw 10 million cards, and you win. This version, you need Bergie or Ruby Medallion in play to get you enough mana to actually keep going. So you have a requirement of these things being in play to begin with. Then you also need things that are going to generate you more mana, usually. So Seething Song / Rite of Flame / Monomorphose. And then you need your payoff on top of that. So it's more moving parts and less access to playing other things. The black decks also get to just run Thoughtseize and Duress and other hand disruption effects. And the black Storm decks are able to pivot into other strategies. So if you're running Storm and you have black mana, you can just play Orcish Bowmasters or Dothy Voidwalker, or you can grief your opponent and reanimate the grief. So you have a plan B, whereas this deck really doesn't have a plan B. Like, the plan B in this deck is usually storm off and grab Empty the Warrens. Aside from that, though, it was fun. I think a big part of that is the novelty factor, and the deck would become very tiresome if I had to play it many times. Like, I played 5 games with it. That was enough for me. But I can definitely see why people enjoy the deck.